So yeah, I was in New Orleans from Saturday to this past went to yesterday. Yesterday was when I flew back. Um, it's been good. It was a fun trip. Uh, Big life moment happened on the trip, which is that I got engaged. Like that was a thing that happened. So um, to tell the story of how that all happened, because it was quite the affair. I shall say so myself. So basically, for the past few months, I've been trying to organize this. So, um, for those of you who do not know, my partner Jessica, she is like the world's biggest Mumford and Sons fan. She has seen them in concert, I believe, 53 times. She's followed them through Scandinavia. She's seen them all over the country, all over the world, all that kind of stuff. She loves that band. And specifically, she has always said like a cool like a thing that she would always want is for a proposal to happen at a Mumford and Sons concert. And so I was kind of waiting for the tour to come back, and it did come back. And we've gone to a few shows, and I was kind of in communication with the band's manager. We were emailing back and forth. I was basically all I needed was I was like, okay, what songs are they playing for this show in New Orleans? And he was not able to get that to me because it was kind of like a weird concert because it wasn't just them, it was them and a bunch of other acts. So, anyway, he wasn't able to get it for me, so I was like, okay, I'll make a list of songs that, like, these would all be perfect. And, oh! Thanks for the raid! Thanks for the raid, how's it going? How's it going, Kristen? I'm just telling the story of how this weekend went. Yeah, so, long story short to everybody, I kind of got engaged over the weekend. So, so yeah, basically, yeah. So, TLDRing all the stuff that I was talking about beforehand. Girlfriend's a diehard Mumford and Sons fan. Wanted a proposal at one of their shows. We were at a show of theirs in New Orleans over the weekend. And so I was in communication with the band's manager. Jess is in like a bunch of fan groups, and like one of the people that was like the head, like one of the heads of one of these fan groups, had the email of the band's manager. I was talking to her. She asked him if it was okay to give me the email. He said sure. I email him about all this stuff. I was just trying to get the set list from him to find out like what songs they were going to do. And he was not able to get it to me because it was like a bigger kind of concert. It was like them and a bunch of other acts that they brought with them. Like Maggie Rogers and Nathaniel Rateliff and Lainey Wilson, a bunch of other acts. But they had, obviously, they were the main attraction of the whole thing. But, yeah, so I had made a list of songs that I was like, okay, whichever one of these songs comes up first, that's the one that it's going to happen during. The song comes up, and it's the song Lover of the Light by Mumford and Sons. I do the thing, and also, like, in the meantime, like, before the show had started, Jess goes off to, like, get some waters, and I tell everybody in my section what's going to happen, so that way we could get, like, as big of a reaction as possible to maybe get the attention of the band on stage. So, Lover of the Light comes on. I do the thing. It happens. Audience goes ballistic. The piano... So there's three main guys for the band Mumford and Sons. There's Marcus Mumford, who's the lead singer and the lead guitar player, and at least during one song, this song in particular, he's the drummer. Most of the other songs, they have an actual drummer, but this song, he did the drums. And then the other two guys are the piano player, his name is Ben, I believe, and the bass player, whose name is Ted. So I do the thing. Crowd goes ballistic. Ben, the piano player, notices and starts to, like, mouth something to us. Then Ted, the bass player, starts crying as he notices. He starts to mouth something. Marcus, the main guy, notices this all happen, goes up, ends the song, says something to the crowd. I think he just said, she said yes, that was all. And the Jumbotron cuts to us. He immediately cuts to the song where he runs through the crowd, and at the end of it, he, like, gives me and Jess both, like, a hug and says, like, congratulations and stuff. Goes back on stage. After the show, Ben, the piano player, we ended up meeting up with him, chatting with him for a bit. It was a whole night. It was crazy. Yes, Ditmas, that's the song. Is that Jess? Is Boo Kitty Cat Jess? But so, yeah, it was a whole ass experience, and that's kind of what happened over the weekend.